Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to you. It's Nick here, and at the time of recording it's the 1st of January, yes, the very first day of 2021. There's lots of people about, so this is going to take a bit of editing. Here's the first edit. So yes, what was I saying? Yes, it's the 1st of January 2021. We're going on the normal walk, which I didn't do last week because we ran out of time. Because it's New Year's Day, there's quite a lot of people walking about here, so it might be like shorter clips to glue this thing together. So yes, I didn't have one last week, a walk, because it was Christmas Day and there was so much content that went up on the channel, we sort of run out of time, but we can certainly have a mosey around now. So hoping you've had a good Christmas. If I haven't spoken to you since that point, been a lot of live streams which will come to there, and I wish you a very happy New Year. It's very cold here at the moment, and but not as cold. I'm in the southeast of England. It's not as cold as up north, where I think they might have had -12 one week, or they might have still been going on with loads of snow. No snow here, so we're doing okay there. You might be in a different country from the UK. Let me know how it is where you are. But let's continue. Not too much mud about the place like normal because, well, it's cold and it's all freezing up. It's certainly good to get a bit of air. I always say that, for good for your mental health and your well-being in general. Yes, there's lots and lots of dog walkers around, more than probably the amount of quality street and chocolates that was sold over Christmas. It's been a bit of a strange one, hasn't it, with lockdown and stuff. Haven't been able to go to the pub. I would have met my friends around about Christmas because we're all scattered around the country and we tend to meet up. So I did miss that to a large degree. A little bit lonely, New Year's and stuff like that, but we compensated it. Don't know if you were there with the live streams, which I wasn't going to do, but people said that you wanted it, and we did a live stream yesterday. So I'm a bit tired from that. But it's the longest live stream I've ever done, lasting about 3.5 hours. I was a bit dubious whether I could last for 3.5 hours, but it went really fast, and a lot of you helped as well. We had really great fun on there, which makes me think that maybe once in a while I should do a super long one. We covered various systems. If you didn't see that live stream and want to catch up, it's been archived in the live stream playlist, so take a look at that. Lots of systems we covered there, so thank you to everyone that joined in there. Had some great fun. Did I say it wasn't very muddy round here? I think I must have been lying. Nincompoopery. So yeah, the New Year's Eve live stream there. So hopefully it was there. There's a few people. I didn't really expect many people to be in there because you might be doing other stuff. I think it peaked at about 51, I think, viewers at the same time, and from what I saw from the chat box, people are having quite a good bit of fun there. And as I say, we went into the New Year's, counted it down. A few people from different time zones where I was. Someone from Holland there was about an hour ahead, so they counted down an hour before. So it was really pretty cool. I mean, we started quite slowly with some ZX Spectrum games. Played Manic Miner and Jet Set Willy to see if I could get into space, and we just circled around. It was real nice. Commodore Amiga. We did, and we finished off on the Commodore Amiga as well with Speedball 2. Had a quick look at Barry again, and Mega Drive. Oh, my arm's hurting now. I'm getting old. No, I'm not. I'm young. You're only old when you're in three figures. That's the rule, isn't it? We played Streets of Rage 2. Well, I tried to. I got quite far in that one. Probably the furthest I've ever got. I had a terrible attempt at Sonic the Hedgehog, but as I was reminded in the comment section, you don't watch this for great gameplay. You watch it to have a laugh and sit back and de-stress, and that's always what the channel is going to be about. Got quite a few things planned for 2021, but it's all about balancing the time, really. But yeah, I mean, if you haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so if you like the channel, to help it continue. With YouTube, you never know fully how it works, but it's a little bit of a numbers game. Very sparse in here. I don't think we're going to get any dog walkers in this bit, I don't think, so I might be free to do. Oh, there's some coming along. Right, cut. Take two. this is really tricky. I bet they didn't have to film Raiders of the Lost Ark and do it around dog walkers and stuff, but you know, I always get a bit self-conscious if I'm spotted filming with a camera, because quite naturally people get interested and it ruins the filming and you can't sort of like do anything. But yeah, so 1st of January, tomorrow will be the 2nd of January. I'm in work tomorrow. Hopefully you've got a bit more time off. Right, it's getting a bit slippery down here. Let's be careful. Okay, no dog walkers about either, I don't think. Have a look. Can you see any? I think we're fine. Okay, so we're in the beauty of the woods, and I've mentioned this briefly before, but this sort of thing really makes my blood boil. Some people are so selfish. Now, obviously there's more people about, and it's been like the Christmas period. More people can come through the woods, and look at this rubbish that's been left here. It's disgraceful. I mean, look at that wire. It's obviously they've had a few beers there, but it's already in bags. Why couldn't you just take that away? It's over there. Someone's had a bit of party in this clearing, which I love. Things have been like moved around and stuff, and just rubbish. I mean, humanity, eh? Most people are okay, but you get a few people that just don't care. They just don't care. Unbelievable, but things will never change. You're never going to have wardens that go through here that find people or cameras. You just have to go on trust. But yeah, anyway, let's put it out of our minds. New Year. Yeah. There's more things to worry about than this, isn't there? We've done Brexit. We've got 2020 out the way. There's a vaccine on the way. This rubbish, that's just a small thing. But you know, it's just so annoying. There we go. A sea of trash. Right, back to the leaves. At least these leaves will always be here. That's the main thing. This will probably be a shorter walk than normal. I think people heard my rant about rubbish, but it'll be a shorter walk than normal, I think, because I haven't got too much to talk about. Because it's been quite a quiet week, what with Christmas and stuff. It's busy in some ways, and yeah. So hope you are doing well. Don't stress too much if you've had a bit of a lonely Christmas. The channel's all about trying to ease stress if I can do. So if you're new to the channel, there's quite a few videos to watch. And as I say, we do come together in the live streams as well and help each other out. Long may it continue in 2021. I want to build on the movement we made in 2020 as well. So thank you to the members, thank you to the subscribers, and we'll come to the shout outs a bit later. So if you're a member on the second tier above, I will shout out stuff that you're doing if you want me to, but keep me informed. So I don't know if you want me to shout out the same thing each week and so forth, but yes. Right, let's keep going. We're going onto the motorway now, almost through the woods, through the Endor forest. No biker scouts, so we're looking good. And we all know the red bag's going to be there. For some reason, I find that acceptable rubbish. I don't know why. It's just warning that that's always there. It'll be gone one time, and really it should go. These twigs and leaves can stay though. That's acceptable. Right, over the stiles. There's a lot of traffic on the main road, considering we're supposed to be in tier 20 billion or something near to that because of lockdown. It seems to be a lot here. This is what the NHS say: stay at home, protect the NHS. I don't think too many people are doing that. Curses. They're probably the same people that throw that rubbish around in the woods. This cold air is certainly waking me up after yesterday's exertions on the 3.5 hours live stream. I had a couple of glasses of Bailey's to keep me through, which sort of like helped. And after the stream was over, I sort of like, it was about 12:30, I think. I was buzzing and I couldn't really get to sleep until 2 o'clock. But then, of course, the magical powers of the Baileys has worn off, and then you're a little bit tired. I got up quite late today. I knew I was going to have to go on this walk, which I enjoy really, and do a bit of filming. I missed not doing it last week. But yeah, I'll just be, after this is edited up, I'll just be resting the rest of the evening. There's going to be a couple of Spectrum videos out tomorrow. Members will know what that is. I can't quite remember offhand, but members would know. And over the second star we go. I can hear some running water. Ooh. Don't fall over, Nick. Always good advice. can see that there's a bit of running water there, so that's not frozen over. I wonder if that's draining from the vineyard bit up above. We'll find out. It's going into a river over there. Don't know if my focus will do that. It's probably focusing on the tree in front. Right, through here. Looks like someone's chopped it about a bit, so I'm not getting attacked by thorn bushes this time. Or only a little bit, I suppose. You've got to respect private property. There's a lot of public footpaths around the country, and they've been there years. They're there by law, and they do over time seem to cut through people's territory over farms, vineyards and all that sort of stuff. Some owners make it easier than others to get across. Vineyard's a little bit tricky, but you can still traverse it. But yeah, it says that sign there that they put there, keep to the left. They're off the property, which I'm doing so. So I'm just pleased to have these walks. They could those laws weren't there. They could so easily corner those off, and then you'd be walking around the streets, which isn't as healthy for a walk to defrag the brain. It gives you sort of like perspective on stuff as well, takes you out of the moment, such as retro gaming does as well. But I do find walks are quite energising. If it's possible for you to do so, try and go for a walk through wooded areas. Failing that, just go to the park. I do prefer it when there's less people around. It looks like there was a lot of people in that last week. It's thinned out a little bit here. So I think maybe they don't like crossing this public, this property here. But yeah, oh dearie me, it's quite cold. But don't complain, Nick, because it's not minus 12 or anything. So need to clean my boots. Bit muddy these. I wonder why. Probably because of the mud. Okay. So yeah, I mean, this is the vineyard, a work in progress. Don't know how many years it takes to actually produce a bottle of wine. It looks like it's slow progress. They've ploughed the fields. They've obviously drained it. Grass has grown back there, so that's not so bad. But yeah, it could take years, I suppose. Now, I thought this was a good spot to stop because there's barbed wire behind me. I think it's maybe to try and stop bog snorkelers. It's very tempting when you get a muddy puddle to jump into that with all your bog snorkeling equipment. I can't believe that there's people coming the other way again. Ridiculous. Okay, so apologies for professional bog snorkelers there that was trying to find a site for the next bog snorkeling expedition. What I was just going to say, this is very, very tricky. Never try to edit something together outside on New Year's Day. It's very, very tricky because everyone is about looking for somewhere to walk. But over the Christmas period, we reviewed quite a lot of Christmassy style games. If you're not into Christmas, don't worry, we won't be doing any more of those for about a year. But my favourites were probably on the Atari, a couple of homebrews there. So if you haven't seen these reviews, check them out. But my favourites were Reindeer Rescue on the Atari 2600. That's I didn't really expect to see any homebrews there or review any homebrews, but this is one from 2006. You control Santa running horizontally there to try and rescue reindeer, which is pretty good. Got some good tunes on this one, and the other one's on the ZX Spectrum 128K. He's going to have to wrap this up quite quickly. Called Crim Blast, which was a shooter in space, where as well as shooting everything, you must collect 9 Christmassy items, ranging from stockings to Christmas puddings, there to get to the next stage. Have a look at those. But if you're not into Christmassy games, there won't be. Sorry, it was chock-a-block with Christmassy games because it was Christmas, but there won't be any more for quite some time. Although there is one coming up in a couple of weeks' time that has snow in it, but that's not Christmassy. Right, let's go. Ah, you're still there. Well done, well done. Now, this video is probably taken twice as long to record for probably quite a bit less footage because, well, you know, if you run the YouTube channel, there's a lot of things you'll come up against, especially if you're filming outside as well. There'll be tech issues, power cuts, lots of different stuff, the environment, but show always must go on. You can find a way around it. So although I've been out filming what seems like an eternity, we'll get there. So we'll find a space to sit down somewhere, probably in the undergrowth, and we'll do some cool shout-outs for the members that have been kindly supporting the channel. If you want to find out a bit about that, click on the join button. It won't commit you straight away, but it helps me out a great deal. It's in different tiers. Right. Like a wedding cake. Although we're not getting married. unless I drink lots of Baileys, or you do, or something weird happens. Right, anyway, let's keep going. Right, I hope we don't find Rambo in here. We're in a concealed place in sort of like the woods, sort of like park area. No, my hat's got did like Michael Jackson there when the hat goes like that. Anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about. So this is the members bit. So thank you for all the members that help supporting the channel, lending you support financially. Starts off on just $1.99 a month. So if you won't miss it and you're watching the channel a lot and get a lot of fun out of it, and it won't it won't cause you any trouble, please consider that, because it helps the channel keep going with development. The next thing we do the live streams. Oh, there's someone coming again through the undergrowth. Right, let's just continue regardless. Anyway, we'll just let them watch. Yes, and if you're on the second tier above, you will get a shout out for anything that you're doing, but please drop me a line, because I don't know if you want me to shout it out every week. So big thank you this week. Thank you to all the members first of all, but a shout out to the second tier and above. So we've got Natty Nicky, thank you, Claire Johnson, James O'Grady, John Roby, so thank you everyone, Jeffrey Searby and Martin Rymel, thank you, all good people, everyone's good people here, Stuart Laycock, Steve Norman, I know I speak to a lot of you on Twitter quite regularly with the comments, Lemmy Barnett, Stephen Q NEUK, Phil Hill, Rossi Bossy. We'll shout out Rossi's site as well. He didn't ask me to, but I guess I will do. I'll put up a link as well, so check that out. He's a coder, works on a few games. It's rossi.bossy.itch.io. There's still a free game available on there, a Christmassy game, Santa's Christmas Scramble, which is free, and also as well there's Nifty Lifty 2, so have a look at that. The Scramble one is free, I know that for certain, and it's got any other projects he's working on, so check out that, rossi.bossy.itch.io, so thank you. Chono Baggy, Jason Holmes and Andrew Gibson. And also as well, there is an upper tier as well. I don't expect anyone to do this, but people that have done it, this is the thing that makes a huge, massive difference to me personally and the survival of the channel. So on In Space Baby, the upper tier, we've got Richard Mitten, thank you, huge thank you. Tom, Julie Monkton and Graham Vedke. I keep swapping arms because my arm is going. And here we go, there's people watching me from about 2 meters away, but we'll continue going. And I will shout out Julie's website as well. That's schoolreading70sbooks.weebly.com. That's schoolsreading70sbooksweebly.com. I'll put up a link to that as well. There's lots of extra content on that now as well, including 40s and 50s books and toys also, so check that out as well. Right, they've left me alone. They must have got bored of what I was saying, or was wondering whether they get a shout out. So yeah, so thank you to everyone, regardless if you're a member or not, for watching the videos and subscribing. There'll be a couple of ZX Spectrum videos up tomorrow and some other videos on Sunday, and as I say, we might be doing a stinker live stream in the week. When I say stinker, it's games that aren't very good. So that's always good fun to see. So thank you again coming on my walk. I'm not quite sure how much footage I got or what the editing's going to be like, but hopefully next week we'll be sort of like back to normal with special effects and all that craziness. So till next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye. Goodbye, E.
And Jenkin.